So it's been a while since I made a video about the infamous new TikTok girl, and honestly, I thought that she was gone. I thought that her existence had just, disappeared. I thought that I was finally in the clear from this girl, but clearly I was wrong. So today's story time all starts off today. I woke up, I got ready for my day. It was like 8 in the morning. Now I finally fixed my sleep schedule. Usually I wake up at like 8 p.m., but today I woke up at 8 in the morning, and I was, enjoying my day, just having a nice, peaceful, relaxing morning, and then all of a sudden, I hear something hit one of my windows. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when something hits your window and you're home alone, it's kind of terrifying, no matter what time of day it is. So I immediately run to my window to see what just hit it, and there's a giant egg splatter on my window. Somebody egged my damn house. So I very quickly run to the door to see who it was that egged my house, and a car is just driving away from my house fast as hell, just peeling off. So I was too late. I couldn't see who did it. I didn't know who did it. It was just like some black SUV that drove off, so I had no clue who it was. And I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my fuck, I just got egged. So I walk out into my front yard to assess the damage to see how fucked up my house got by these eggs. And they must have thrown like 2 cartons worth of eggs at my house. It took like 30 minutes to clean up. Not too long, but definitely long enough to be annoyed. And I can't lie, I got kind of lucky. I checked my phone weather after this happened, and it was raining in like 30 minutes. So I basically just picked up the shells and let the water just kind of rinse my house off. So after I clean up everything, after I go back inside, I'm kind of thinking to myself like, wow, did that really just happen? Like, did I just get my fucking house egged? Like, really? On a nice Monday morning, someone just egged my house? So I start to think about it, and I start kind of trying to figure out who it was that did it. And I come to the conclusion that it was probably just some kids online that found my address and came to my house because they lived nearby and decided to pull a prank on me because they thought they were getting a story video. And I guess they did get one in that aspect, but it wasn't who I thought it was. I thought there was a group of kids, but I was wrong. I soon came to find out who it was, and you're going to hear about how in a second. So I sit down in my living room after I clean up everything. I think about it for a little bit. Can't really figure out who did it. I just assumed it was some kids. And then I start watching some Netflix, right? I just kind of go about my morning, trying to chill out, trying to calm down, trying to just not think about the fact that I had to pick up like, fucking 30 eggshells. So after that, about an hour goes by. Nothing really happens. And then I get an email on my business email from some random address, as usual. And the email address, I shit you not, was like, I egged your house with a bunch of random numbers. So I'm like, okay, clearly I know who egged my house now. It was the person emailing me this. So I checked the email, and it's just a photo of my house, egged as fuck. I would show you guys, but I don't want you to see where I live, so I can't really do that right now. But yeah, it was a photo of my house after it got egged. In the email under the photo, it said, I egged your house. Do you want to talk about it? Now, naturally, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I don't care, whatever. Like, you egged my house. Worse things have been done. I don't care. And I blocked their email. And they made another one almost immediately and emailed me again and said, you can't block me. Let's talk, Austin. So I blocked them again, thinking like, okay, they'll give up this time. There's no way they're going to make another email. Sure enough, they make another fucking email, and they email me, and they say, hey, Austin, let's talk. And they put their phone number at the bottom of the email. So I dial the number, and this person answers, and immediately, based on their voice, it's a girl. I knew immediately it was a girl's voice. So she picks up the phone and says, hello? And I go, yeah, it's Austin. You emailed me 3 times. And she goes, oh, I've been expecting your call. I was like, yeah, I would assume so, considering you egged my fucking house this morning, really early in the morning. And she goes, yeah, I'm sorry about that. It wasn't really me. It was more a bunch of my friends. I was like, okay, well, can you tell your friends to never egg my house again? Because I like living in my house and I don't want eggs all over it. And she goes, I promise you your house will never get egged again under one condition. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what condition could this be? What is this girl about to ask me for? So I ask her, I go, what's the condition? And she goes, the one condition is that you delete every TikTok girl video on your channel. And when she said this, it all came together. I immediately knew who was talking. I immediately realized who it was. I'm like, oh my fuck, it's the new TikTok girl. So I said that. I said, oh my fuck, it's you. And she goes, what do you mean? I'm like, it's you. You're the fucking person I made those videos about. Like, and I said her name. And she goes, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely you. I can tell by the voice. Like, this is you. And she goes, so what? Like, what if it is me? I'm like, no what ifs. Like, this is you. I know it's you. And she goes, whatever. I want those videos gone now. And if you don't stop, I'm going to keep egging your house. And she hangs up on me. So I'm like, okay, this girl just completely blew her cover. Now I know who it is. Now that I know that her and her friends egged my house, I'm going to have some fun with this. So I call the number back, and she answers again. And she goes, what? What do you want, Austin? I'm like, do you understand that you just admitted to vandalizing my house on the phone, and you gave me your phone number? Kind of not good. And she goes, no, this isn't even my real number. It's my second phone. I'm like, that doesn't matter. This still traces back to your name. Like, you own the phone. And also, like I just said, you admitted to vandalizing my house with your friends. So I think I might call the cops and get you in trouble. And she goes, you can't do that. I'm like, dude, you literally emailed me a photo after you vandalized my house that goes right back to your IP address, and you submitted over the phone on your phone number that you vandalized my house. I have been nothing but nice, and I've given so many excuses to not get you arrested. I've literally had the police involved before with you being a fucking stalker. But I'm done giving you passes. I'm done letting this shit slide. I'm calling the fucking cops. And I go to hang up, and she goes, Austin, wait. And I was like, what? What do you want? She goes, okay, I'll leave you alone. I promise. I was like, really? You promise you'll leave me alone? Because you haven't stopped to this point, and there's been a million reasons for you to stop, and you still haven't stopped. And she goes, just don't call the cops. Like, I'm on thin ice. I'll get in a lot of trouble if you call the cops. I'm like, yeah, I know you will. That's why I'm going to fucking call them. You're harassing me. And you egged my goddamn house. My house smells like a fucking rotten omelet right now. Like, I don't like that. And she starts laughing. I can't lie, it was kind of a funny joke. But still, I did not enjoy my house smelling like a rotten omelet. I didn't like that at all. And she's like, listen, I get it. Like, what I did was wrong. I apologize. I'm just upset about your videos, and I don't like them. I'm like, I don't care. That's not an excuse to egg my house. And she goes, yeah, I know. It's wrong. But listen, I promise you I'll step back if you just don't call the cops. I'm like, this is your last fucking chance. I'm not kidding. If you step up to me again and do some weird shit like egg my house or stalk me, I'm calling the cops. I'm telling them what you've been doing, and you're getting in trouble. And she's like, okay, that's fair. I'm like, all right, good. Now I'm going to hang up this phone and change my number because I don't want you having my personal phone number, and we can go our separate ways. And she goes, why are you going to change your number? I'm like, because I don't trust you with it. And she goes, okay, fine. So she hangs up. I then go online and change my phone number, and now we're here. So it seems like every time I make one of these videos, I say at the end, like, oh, I think it's really done now. Like, I think she's going to fucking finally go away. Honestly, I don't think she'll go away. I think she'll come back because every fucking time I've said that, she comes back with a vengeance. But hopefully this time it was the last time. I'm not kidding when I say if she tries some weird shit again or like tries to stalk me or anything, I'm done. So yeah, guys, I guess I can keep you posted like I always do on this situation. If there is a moral to this story, it's don't be like the fucking TikTok girl. Seriously. If you guys don't know who the TikTok girl is or the new TikTok girl, I will link a playlist in the description below that has every damn video from part 1 to part fucking 95, however many there are. You can watch that and get, caught up to speed. I highly recommend that you do that if you're just watching this for the first time. But yeah, guys, moral of this story is do not be like her ever. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Even the night you be wanting to fight. When I pull up, you see it's like, oh shit. Cut all these ties cause they plan my demise. They all snakes and I think it's been showing. I got some issues, they haunting me daily. I'm losing my mind and I know it.